Alright, hello. We are live. Quali has just started. Forgot it's actually private quali. Right. Where is the pit exit line? Don't want to get a penalty. Let's just wait here. Right. What else to do here? Chat on. Hi Pedro. Yes, will be good fun. Green. I have a bit of cooling with me here. Cooling elements required again. Because the AC, as I said last time, is not working. The portable one. And some thunderstorms were forecasted, but nothing came of it. Like a bit of rain, which dropped the temperature by 2 Celsius, but increased humidity to 1000% or whatever. So it's quite hot, but 2 sprint races, 20 and 40 minutes, so shouldn't be too bad. So good luck, Ross. Enjoy.
Yep, good luck to you. And our full fuel setup.
Oh yeah. I hope my sound is fine. It has to be fine. Yeah, if you look well, you will see the tiny pedal overlay saying I have full tank of fuel, or 82 liters at the moment. That's by design. On this track, for some reason, why is my mic clipping? Oh, okay. Anyway, I went faster with full tank compared to quali fuel. So was the same on some tracks in the historic 1945 mod. Anyway, quali, here we go. Matching my PB basically, nice. Yeah, it's gonna be a long day. We are able to escape and everything, so take new tires, go again. And it's 7/10 of pace. I don't know, there is nothing we can do, I think, with the bob. And yeah, it's not about kilograms. On this track, I would be quicker with some extra kilograms, it looks like. Because of how tire grip behaves, or I don't know. I hoped I can be second row at least, but for now I'm third row. Just no chance. Yeah, Joao, it's quicker for me. I did not gain time, but I mean I can still try, like I will do this run with full tank, but then I can try less fuel. But in practice it was not quicker for me to remove the fuel. It was maybe a tenth slower with worse car balance, or maybe it was a tenth slower because of worse car balance. Race pace, I don't know, or it could be even worse when they add extra weight that will make them faster. So remember, the Firebird, the Pontiac, has the only advantage in the braking zones. I can brake later, that's about it. All that I am better at. Okay, let's see. Well, one lap with less fuel. Let's see. Mikhail 27. No, I don't know what is it with this mod. I mean, I complained about Bob a bit, but of course it's not high stakes league or anything, it's just friendly racing, so nobody wants to talk about Bob, but I would still like to have a chance, you know. I tried a little bit extra today. I did some early, or like, yeah, late morning laps. The setup is really good actually. The gears are quite fine-tuned. Driving is good. I feel tuned with the car and the track, but oh well. Akarosi, nice. Well, I guess Moritz is streaming something more popular than this, but I think I'll be still having more fun than him. RME, this is good old Pontiac Firebird. We are racing for Team Traction in HRC Championship, R Factor 2. If you want to feel what force feedback is, join or at least download the car. It's really good, really nice experience. Okay, let's see if we are any quicker on low fuel. just doesn't have the mechanical grip. I'll gain a little bit probably on the straight now. Now you see the delta is just the same. But the balance is a bit slider. Oh well. I don't know, like what fuel should I take? I felt like more fuel is quicker. Maybe we can adjust the balance. Let's take 51. But I'm not gonna gain 8 tenths by it. Ooh, if I can beat GP laps in P4, not far away. 80 milliseconds. That would be nice. Ruven, copy. Yeah, it's YouTube showing handle instead of the names. It's quite a nightmare. I suddenly, like some months ago when it happened for the first time, I suddenly didn't recognize half of the people in my chat. So. Yeah, with the fuel, so I remember it was it was not Ruven but Rouen, like the racetrack, when we raced the Ferrari 1954. Whereas the Ferrari, I increased the fuel from 0 to, I don't know, that car took like 200 liters. It wasn't 80 like here, but those 200 liters just increased traction so much that I was just a second per lap quicker. It was bizarre. Anyway, let's see what we can do on 51 liters. Come on, 80 milliseconds. 81 milliseconds. Be second row at least. But my lap was so much on the limit already. Let's see. No, 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 no! I don't even have time for another outlap. Let's cool down the tires. Try again. There was some nice delta in it. We are all within the same 10. I think from P4 to P9. Okay, tires are cooled down a little bit. Final attempt. Stop sliding. Nah, I don't have the creep anymore. In the second lap. From P10 to P10. RIP. So, what is this Bob? Come on. From one sim to another, all I do is complain about Bob. Well, I'm the first in the Pontiac class, at least. How is Ross, my teammate, my fellow sufferer, doing? Cross the line, doesn't improve. But look at this, like just tiny margins. Well, that's rough.
Yeah, that's the fastest lap I've ever done. So
Yeah, me too.
actually, I can't do any more.
I think I had a 10th, maybe a 10th and a half in it, but that would be like full esports performance. So yeah, it's rough with the Bob. This is the worst it's ever been, and this is the track where this car should be probably quickest relatively. I don't get it.
Yeah. Oh, you're just ahead. Yeah.
Yep.
Almost 3
But
tenths,
the gaps are fine ahead. Like 2 tenths and a half ahead of me is already, well, almost second row.
Yeah. Don't know. I don't know where I could have gone like a second faster.
No, in the email to HRSC. Okay. Well,
Oh well. Hopefully, we can race a bit better. I think we can race a bit better, especially in the slipstream.
gonna be quite a lot of fun. Oh, 5-minute warm-up. I keep forgetting about it. Well, I have GP laps alongside.
That's cool.
The Firebird grid starts from P10. Well, 28 people here today. Quite nice attendance for R Factor 2. Okay.
So I actually qualified on 26 litres there. And I tried it with full tanks. It wasn't quick.
I tried full tank. I tried 9 liters, and in the end I had 51. I think it was all producing exactly the same lap time.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like you think you would get a lot back on the back straight. You think you'd get all that time.
Yeah, it's not much. Yeah, like 30 milliseconds maybe.
But yeah, it just seems to be more about how, like, the balance of the car rather than like the weight or the mass.
Yeah. So I was the fastest in the end with 51. I felt like it's more like a balance tool more than weight adding.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit of
I
warm
think
up.
the fuel goes in the rear of the car.
It feels loose without the fuel.
Yeah, that makes sense.
VMS or LFM? Well, now that I am contracted to Genesis Magma Racing
How much
esports,
fuel are you using per lap?
I don't pick.
I haven't actually calculated that yet.
Sorry? Fuel
How
per
much
lap?
fuel? Yeah, per lap.
Oh, it was, I think, just below 3 or a bit less. Was it 2.5? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna take 40 and 80. Like, I believe it would be 36 and 71 if you wanted to, like, have least possible fuel, but
Yeah.
I think it's a bit irrelevant.
Definitely.
Just checking my sound levels. Okay. I hope the sound is fine. I can just about hear Ross. But otherwise, before Genesis, partially it's, well, just doing laps, feeling what car works for you better and what car is just faster. So I've done setups for Valkyrie and for Ferrari in the past, for Go setups. And well, I've seen the lap times that my colleagues have done, so quite liked Valkyrie before, like on the old tire model. It was really nice. And then for Ferrari, I didn't really ever appreciate the balance, but I was working on the car and the setup, and it was like actually working really well for me. I could drive it quick. I won the Tatum championship with it. So I'm quite fond of it. But in theory you just take all the cars, do laps on them, but of course you need a lot of time. Or just look at the lap time tables of Go Setup Shop or like the other stuff. Like in my Discord I have like useful links chat, and there is a couple of websites which show you which car is quicker on the, like each update, let's say, so you get the idea. It's always plus minus a couple of tenths, of course, when it comes to eventual proper esports pace that's then seen in the actual special events. Oh yeah, Alex, it is. It's really nice, the way that they made the sound. It's not like the highest quality sound, but it just sounds nice. Do they release Bob before start? I mean, the Bob in LMU, if you ask about LMU, is just randomly done during the updates. Well, not randomly, but sometimes update comes and there is Bob changes, of course. Sometimes before special events they apply it to the online system. So you only get it online but not in hosted or in offline. Yeah, we will have to watch out for tire temps today. This track is quite different for some reason. It feels like, to some extent, it feels like what modern GT3s should feel, or GT4s rather. Because this housed on the center mod, like it's not a mod actually, it's the original car from ISI from 10 years, 15 years ago, almost 14. And then mod is made on it, but it just grips so much. And yeah, the moment you start sliding, the temps just destroy the tires, so you have to be quite precise. And if you drift, you can still recover it, but it's not good for the tires. So it's quite intriguing again. I always talk during these Trans Am streams. Ooh, loud. How comparable it is to LMU. Like brake bias.
Quickly.
Brake bias works exactly like LMU hypercars. It's intriguing. Daytona soon. Ford Mustang, you know, it's the best car in R Factor 2. You have the Mustang on pole and P3 already here, and LMU same thing, I guess. I don't know, the Mustang in LMU is a bit of a tricky car, but it seems to be quick. Long time no drive, so maybe I'm a bit out of date or out of update when it comes to GT3s in Le Mans Ultimate. For LFM, no idea. For VMS, you forfeit all the championship points, but you can do it, like after 2 or 3 rounds. So last season I was stuck with the Valkyrie, and in the end I figured out I'm gonna drop out anyway from top 5, which gets automatically promoted to next season. So I just ditched the Valkyrie, took the Ferrari, and I had a great final race. It was really good fun. Oh, Corvette is great for rotation, right?
Back in the nick of time. Wow.
Yep. Nice running. Well, good luck and enjoy.
Yeah, you too. Hopefully we can move forward a little bit. A big bit, hopefully.
Long first gear. Oops. Wait, where is my tiny pedal? I need the radar.
RIP clutch.
Uh-huh. Radar on. I need that. Where is my water? So today in multi-class racing we have historic touring cars, and then we have historic, I don't know whatever this is, what I have. I hope my Pontiac class can keep up with the faster class ahead. I should be able to make some good moves, of course. I need to be double careful with GP laps ahead of me. Don't want to destroy 2 streams. But it will be great fun either way, even though I would prefer to have fun at the lead. I really think I did quite sufficient effort, so that effort-wise and setup-wise I should be easily battling for the win if the Bob was good. But yeah, it's just, car is just way too slow. It's 70s Trans Am cars. So this is round 5. I think we have Buenos Aires, the historic one, for round 6. And then round 7, I keep forgetting. What was it? Riverside. Is it Riverside? Okay, well, let's have some fun. No, there is no Bob. Like VMS could do Bob manually, but it's by game. So here we go. Green. Oof. Bonk. I need to be short shifting from 3rd to 4th to avoid the extra upshift. Oh, that curb is not good. why did they get a track limit? And why is my rear tires 170? I just need to wait for people to destroy the tires a little bit, I think. Thank you, Pedro. Yeah, AC. One day, one day. Let me try third gear. You know, I still lose the gap. And then I go to fourth, and then I lose the gap even more than I would by just going from second to fourth. Well, yeah, the cars have crazy mechanical grip. And in these long corners, R-Factor 2 is really nice. Because you cannot really do the crazy slip angles. I mean, it's always crazy slip angles, but like you don't go fully sideways. And it feels natural. What a fight ahead. Yep, that's lack of 40 horsepower. And then because of how tires work, the lighter car doesn't produce quicker lap times. Nice. No, not nice. Funny how in R Factor 2 sometimes to survive, to catch the car you just need to turn in. Oh, come on. I need to stabilize the car for race 2. It just would be nice if I didn't have to defend now every lap. It's H pattern. Okay, gaining a bit on everybody around me, that's nice. I just have no grip in the last two corners. Yeah, if a corner requires you to be a little bit on power, then I have no grip, but if it's long trailing entry, then it's nice for the Pontiac. Oh, come on. Five to go. I'm destroying the tires, but I hope others are destroying them more. Nice fight going on ahead. That's good. Yeah, I keep picking the worst car in class always. Like, I was winning races with this car a year and a half ago when HRC did the first season of this. But I guess it was just no quick drivers in the Mustang and less competition. I still had to fight for it. But I had the setups ready, so I thought, well, let's just take it again. Less work. Well, it didn't work out. But yeah, that's for sure probably the biggest reason why it's, well, struggles in proper racing for me here, just to get somewhere. It's just funny because I took the car, like I took the corner car, the lighter car with smaller engine, but it's slower in the corners. Who would believe it? Well, one more big side-by-side from people ahead and I'm on their rear. Something was flying. I mean, it's not that much. It's kind of, I think, 30 or 40 less horsepower, and then like 50 or 100 less kilos. I don't know exact numbers. It's just bizarre how much slower it is. I was kind of hanging on for it at Bathurst, and Suzuka as well in Slipstream. Here, just no chance. For the lead at least. And I really thought this would be the track where I can finally strike, like turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, like just curves, braking zones, no real acceleration from low speed. But nope. And if you don't know why I'm running so much fuel, it's because on quali fuel, car is worse. Same quick, but worse balance for me. 1 to go. Why does this feel like VMS Pro? Silverstone. I just had no chance with the Genesis. That was a good exit. But no, like, overweight on fuel, I lose 20-30 milliseconds max on the straight, but I gain quite a bit in corners. It's just more grip. So yeah, I mean, I tested it twice. In quali I did laps on max fuel, on min fuel, on mid fuel. In the best lap, in the end the best lap was on mid fuel or like mid to high fuel. Okay, I mean, from P10 to P7, nice sprint. Now we have a single shot quali.
P7.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain, although I don't know, I would prefer to fight for a P1, you know.
Yeah, like I had nothing.
Yep.
Couldn't attack on a straight line, couldn't defend in a straight line, so...
On the corners, like, we are slower in the corners, somehow. I just feel like I have less speed in corners, especially last 3 corners.
Yeah, yeah.
Just doesn't make any sense. It's lighter car, it should be easier, but it's just worse. so bizarre. Yeah. Okay.
Well.
Evening, Arda. Oh yeah, early taste of IMSA tracks.
Yeah, I don't know what to
That's
do to
always
the
a good
car
thing.
to make it better.
If you add weight, it will not make it quicker. I mean, sorry, if you remove weight, at least to some extent, of course. It's just gonna get floatier and floatier. At least for this track. Maybe it would be better at what's it coming? Riverside and Buenos Aires with longer straights. We just need more power, but well, this is how much power the Pontiac had back in the days.
Yeah, well, I had 60 liters to start with, so it's like the car
Yeah.
was quite heavy. So
Oh, but the car was like, it was nice. Maybe slightly oversteer for me at times because I tried to overpush it, but yeah, like it's 8/10 off. No way around it.
yeah,
Check the start quickly
oh well.
before the quali, single shot quali coming up, and then
I
the
saw
feature
someone
is
was smoking ahead. Was that you or someone
not
else?
me, not me. GG's, GG's.
It's gone with
Trustmaster will
20%
took your.
grill, so hopefully that's okay.
Wait.
So we can go 25.
Can I actually show you? Let me increase the lighting.
Just for some extra speed.
These three holes. Which one? I drilled three. I think I drilled 3 holes, and then I used the existing ones with these washers to mount to the
Yeah, that was
QR.
tough.
So it's
Like
a bit of
I never
DIY.
made any like
DIY.
big mistakes. I just like there was just nothing I could do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, first time. I say that because I tend to always, for whatever reason, drive the worst possible hypercar in LMU. Well, I guess I take 51 liters of fuel again for the single shot quali and hope for the best. The bear, no worries. It's like this aluminium, it's just kind of. I thought it would be more difficult to drill a hole, but it was just like. I don't know, it was so soft, just. And it was through with no crazy tool. So it's not very stiff material or whatever the correct technical term is. Quite tiny or like quite narrow or oh, my English. The width is small. What's the word for that? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I was looking at solutions for the round wheel rim of this diameter, and it would be 200, 300 euros at least. Whatever I did. And then I realized, well, let's just drill some holes and order the extra QR adapter for, I don't know what, 20, 30, 40 euros. I forgot the pricing. But it's really nice. I just need like a button box kind of for it, but it's fine enough, good enough. Like I assigned stuff on the keyboard, and then I use my Stream Deck for like LCD up, down, plus minus, brake bias, lights for the honk and ignition and everything like that. On to quali 2. Forgot to keep cooling myself down. Oh, that's so nice. What did we do? 28.2, I think. Well, now it's gonna be single shot, so if I can just do a PB out of nowhere and others mess it up, that would be nice. Well, dear game, quali please. Pedro, which gearbox I have? You mean the H pattern? If you mean the H pattern, it's a SHH shifter.
Okay, good luck with qualifying.
Good
again.
luck. So it's like 3D printed housing and actually quite solid internals, and then it's either H pattern or sequential, and it's quite adjustable. The forces are adjustable, and it's alright. Got it for 90 euros. I think it was just about 100 with some extra customization. I still have the Burst Esport logo like drilled into the surface of it. Okay, well, let's see. Wait, why is it max? Anyway, thought I reduced the fuel a bit, but again, to me, I'm faster on more fuel on this track at least. It's something with these tires. I don't know. Okay, let's remove the radar before I get rolled bait again. Something with the force on the tires, the weight on the tires. Like the extra weight that should make it difficult or more difficult for the car to make the corner. It pushes the tire so much into the ground that the tire produces more grip. So like it, or like enough more grip to offset the, well, how do you call it, the worsening by the extra weight. So, let's see. No cuts. It's actually quite easy to cut here. Single quali attempt. And then 40-minute race. Let's do it. Ah, 0.4. I don't know, it was a good lap. I kind of messed up turn 2 a little bit, even though it felt pretty spot on. It's such a weird corner. I remember sweating it in iRacing, it was just bizarre. I had no idea what it wants to do, but it's actually the same balance as R Factor 2. As weird as that sounds. But you just need to take a very tight line and not overheat the front outside. Maybe here I brake too early, but the delta was good. Okay, I mean, 1.5 of, so 0.15 of my PB, I will not complain about it. I mean, yeah, others can mess it up completely because they have 7 or 8 tenths faster cars, so... extra challenge, or a different challenge.
Well, I binned it.
Rip.
I tried to mess around with the suspension settings to get more oversteer, and yeah, I got more oversteer. Too much oversteer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to make it a bit more stable for the race. I was a bit too sideways before.
Boy. Well, we're gonna have an entertaining race at least.
Yep. Well, P6 for now. I guess I just escape. Take the race 2. I actually loaded the race 2 setup already.
So should increasing the front spring rate make it more
Understeering.
stable?
Yeah,
stable.
it should. But I don't know. Like I think I'll just I'll go down with the front track bar a bit. Maybe +1 front ARB. Maybe a bit more toe on the rear. Just random clicks. But it should do the job. I'll be P6. Wow.
That's where we're at now. We're just doing random clicks.
Yeah,
Random
I mean
clicks
that.
for pace.
Yeah, that's what happens if the car is slow. Then you just smash the clicks and hope something changes. But of course, probably nothing will change for the better. Yeah, even with a PB, I would not gain a position. So, all right, well, warm up.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad there's a warm up because I can test out these silly setup changes I've made.
Hello, Eric. There was the green line. I didn't even know about it, or like the light. A bit more stability. I mean, you know, like turn 1 and turn 2 were pretty nice. Here I prefer a bit more rotation. Then you go on throttle and it's not difficult to avoid the track limit, but this corner is just so strange. It's the geometry is really funny. And then if you brake deep, of course you will have nose down for a long time and the rear will be up and it will just start going more and more sideways. But you have to brake still, somehow. Eric, I'm having fun. A lot of fun. Well, less fun than I would be having with better bop, but it's what it is. The strength of field is varied enough so that one can have good fun with whatever pace. Here in HRC. Actually, yeah, 20, 26, 27, 28 people today. For an old car in old sim, proves it's not an old sim, and it still has its own place. At least for us who like to go a little bit more sideways. Yeah, I'm losing the rear and locking up front right at the same time. I guess that means I'm on the limit and the setup is well balanced. Okay, so third row. I will be on outside again. Maybe I can repeat the race 1 move around outside and then get P5, maybe P4. And then do the biggest of dive bombs. Nah, I don't know. Let's see. Like, even if I, for whatever reason, get towards podium, I'll just be easily overtaken, I think. Because the other cars are 7/10 quicker, at least. $9,000 copy. AMS2, I've never tried it. Yeah. It's so weird how it feels exactly like iRacing. I've driven the what was it, Porsche GT4 in iRacing around here. I've done quite some laps for an occasion a year and a half ago, or maybe a year ago. Of course, that thing has a bit more grip than this, but the way that one has to drive is just super similar. Just that here I can feel what I have to do, so it's more fun. Yeah, I don't know about AMS2, like in ideal world I would have time to test it out. But yeah, I don't know when I will have time for it. Well, I'm still going sideways, despite the setup clicks. But I think it's a bit more measured. Should be alright for the long run. $140°C. I wonder if I just want to underdrive it quite a bit. Any better?
A little bit.
Okay.
Not confident though. Not confident at all.
Yeah. Yeah, Valhalla, I guess so. I mean, I like some single player now and then. Although, when I think of single player fun, I think
So I made
of...
the front spring rate maximum, 114.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And ARB is at 45.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, should do the job. So yeah, single player, I load
We'll see how that goes.
AC, Assetto Corsa, the good old one, and I would load some Japanese DLC and do the Need for Speed Underground 2 mod. Just drive around. That's what I would do now if I had 30 minutes free to do whatever single player
Yeah,
I
I think
wanted.
all I can do now is try and get like through to the midfield. So I think top 10 is going to be difficult.
Well, you have the brakes, the better brakes at least. So yeah.
Yeah, technically yes.
So 40 minutes or 28 laps plus manual formation of Bob Troubles from P6. Let's see. No, the Blue Thunders are uncatchable. But if I do the extreme ultra super esports stuff, maybe podium is doable. I don't know. I just want a nice fun in P6, P7, you know. Headlights on. The game is so well optimized. Yeah, okay. Wait, was AMS2 based on the old AMS1 code, or was it just fully different game? Because AMS1 was the G motor, right? From R Factor times. Something like RF2, okay. What does that thing, like, what does he have out of the window? Some weird stuff. Is that the Plymouth? Or is it the Dodge? I can never remember. Alrighty. Are people always forgetting which side they should go for? This time I remembered I had to be on the left. Now this is Barracuda and this is the Challenger, I think. I was supposed to know by around 5, but yeah. Why are we so slow? 60 kph, okay. P5. Oh, that was a blind apex. Could have gone for the dive. Mixed up the corner, sorry. How does that happen? What was I thinking? That we are at turn... I don't know what it was. I think I was thinking we are here. Yeah, it's online. Oh, but what am I doing here? Keep missing this one up for whatever reason. Yeah, I think you really need to find a league or something. Just online system. I don't know, like how many are there in the dailies. If there's anybody remaining. It's a little bit of a shame that the Virtual Endurance Championship is not running on RF2. We just lost the whole year waiting and hoping that we would have WEC in LMU, but yeah, the swaps in hosted are not a thing yet. Okay, let's stop messing it up. Maybe we can have a chance for P3. But if Virtual Endurance Championship was happening on R Factor 2, it would be a really good place. Although, I don't know, I don't want to drive GT3s anymore, or hypercars, whatever R Factor 2 has on offer. But if it was a good quality field, we could do like a crazy WEC season. With stuff that's not really raced much in R Factor 2, but would make it for a couple of fun classes. Like Caterham and the touring cars and I don't know, Porsche Cup. Or the BMW, like the DTM BMW, the one that never raced Class 1, or the one that was produced and then the championship changed the rules. There is some really good cars in RF2 that have not been driven much yet, and they would do really nice endurance racing. But yeah, I guess nobody dares to organize a big thing like that. Yeah, BTCC is nice, although I don't like front wheel drive. I cannot drive front wheel drive. I don't enjoy front wheel drive. But there is the BMW, and there is the Infinity, that are rear wheel drive. Like that BMW touring car is, for me, one of the best R Factor 2 cars. I really enjoyed it. We're gaining. Well, both BTCC, BMW and the DTM, the DTM BMW is a bit weird in a way. I know the setup is super confusing, but actually intriguing, so I would love to set it up. Yeah, the sound, it's a proper vacuum cleaner. I lost the 10th this lap. Well, I did enjoy the Alpha DTM 1995 when we did it in VCO some weeks ago at Old Old Hockenheim. Oh, my brain is absolutely fried. Ooh, side by side. Let's miss the apex straight away. Keep battling, come on. Veer did it. Yellow for what? I was trying to figure out what the guy was doing and missed the breaking point.
Oh, well, that's that.
My condolences. You in the wall?
Yeah, someone on the back straight just like veered hard to the left.
Oh, there was
Right
a
in
broken
front of
car, yeah.
So yeah, just hit him and that was it. Great.
Tires.
Yeah, so he stayed to the right, and then he suddenly went right into the barrier, hit the barrier, bounced out to the left, and yeah, I was like nothing I could do. So I guess it's just one of those things that happens when you're at the back of the pack.
Shouldn't happen anyway at all.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
I'll go and do something else now.
Yeah, enjoy the evening.
You too. Cheers.
Well, RIP Ross. One traction car remaining. That's the line. I'm over pushing the tires. Squeeze the downshift on the left side, as if I had the paddles. What is going on with me? I mean, it is like 35 Celsius in my room now, but it's just sprint races. I should not be this overheated. Still the GOAT, indeed. Good old R Factor 2. Always provides good fun if run correctly and with enough of PhDs on the servers. Trying to run everything despite all the glitches. But when it works, it's really good fun. So Wire in P3 is quite quick. That was 5 meters too late on the brake. It's loading up the tires a lot. Or at least he was in that corner, wiggling into apex and out of it a couple of times. I give him a bit of a boost. Call it long cars. Shantkowski is really struggling for grip now. Gardner close behind. And that's a lapped car ahead. Thank you. Oof. Thought for a dive for a moment, but it's so hard to do it when around the outside is that long around. Gardiner is taking the whole curb there. Not sure if that works. It's impossible to dive. But I destabilized him. Still too much gap. But the Barracuda behind is just so fast. Even if I'm fully on the bumper, probably still not close enough. That's a car on the roof. Oh! It turned into me. That was an early shift point. Shift, break point. I should just drive. Well, this is as close as I can get. Run! Well, he was very fair. He didn't defend, I dived for it. We left ourselves space. Best game ever indeed. Well, here comes the Plymouth. Red flag, please. Stop the count. Well, 8 to go. Probably I don't have to defend, but I don't want any chances of dive bombs. Honestly, this track is designed in a way that it makes it impossible to overtake. Unless you have a massive pace advantage. Like, you can defend every move if you want. The only way to overtake is that the car ahead doesn't defend. Or with the biggest of dive bombs. Give me the toe. A little bit. 100% best sandbox, so that's actually quite a statement. Because AC and BeamNG But I guess if the end goal is the actual driving experience on the limit, or racing experience, then I do agree. Oh, he had a bad exit. There is this weird tarmac on the left side, out of the hairpin. Even car like this, which is, well, not really high power for modern standards. Even car like this struggles for traction. Why is this car so slow in the corners? The lightest. Tense. Eventually he will just go on power and dive into the last corner. A lot of illegally parked cars around. Thanks a lot, Syndicate. Oh, side by side behind. That Plymouth is just, I don't know, it just has so much grip in the last corners. Just insane. Maybe there's actually some actual problem in the geometry of this Pontiac. More parked cars. Oh, okay. Kind of hit the apex. The one mistake that I do. The worst possible moment. Ah, actually, okay, he had to go out of slipstream and then upshift, so... brake late. Go sideways, block the overtake. And across the line in P4. Oof. Well, was a race. Was a race. Where is everybody else? Long way ahead. Well then, let's go sideways a bit finally. This is Mosport, or like Canadian Tire, as it's named now. It's I mean, it's not really a big track, but it's kind of alright. Reminds me a little bit of Road Atlanta. Who won? God. Well, I guess in the end we know the result of my stream title question. Can I finally beat the Mustangs? Nope. There is zero chance. This car is so slow that it just literally cannot do anything, even in the corners. Lighter car, a lot lighter, but just no grip in the corners, no grip anywhere. At least the brakes are decent, but... well, time to write an email or two. At least the drift's nice. Quite a drift track. Makes me look more, well, better drifter than I actually am, but that's nice. Okay, well, GG's. Where is my cooling? Ah, it's all melted already. Replay time. Where is it? There you go. Well, the start was alright. Well, will it work? Ah, it goes auto replay. This is the outlap or manual formation. They went so slow at the start, I don't know. Like 50 kph. Well, I had too long first gear for that. I thought should I go for a switchback, but then it would be outside for turn 2. Hi Dustin, NASCAR. Will be difficult to do NASCAR. Well, I can do 70s NASCAR. Nico Hillebrand, the organizer here, said that we will do after this season, what did he say? Some oval with the old NASCARs. That would be nice. But with next-gen NASCARs, I don't think there is any racing to be done. And I don't quite appreciate the car in R Factor 2. It's just fully broken. Way too fast. In the corners and everything. Completely sideways. Let me find the overtake. It wasn't anything special. I just went for the inside. Tried to exit. He lifted out of it. Yeah, he was very, very fair with it. And then Southpaw Racer is him, yeah, Reese Gardiner went for it. Yeah, final lap and I go on to miss the apex, like a complete noob. But worked well, he was in third, he has to pull out of slipstream and then he has to upshift, while I was already short shifting to fourth. So he didn't really get the run. And then I have my only advantage with the Pontiac, brakes. Well, that was round 5. Round 6, Buenos Aires, gonna be fun. I hope we can pop the Pontiac a bit to make it at least the same class. Till then, I'll see you guys at Interlagos for the special event in LMU. Next, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. Probably Friday, 6 hours. Well, till then, have a nice evening. See you, bye bye.